I'll tell you what, yesterday was good. I was trending in the gaming section of YouTube with Park to Prem for the first time ever. Thank you for your support that contributes towards that. I was talking about the playoffs. I was excited. We had new signings. We were making another new signing with another Welsh regen. Well, I'm back here today to tell you I've won one game since you were last here. We're in 15th. Today we take on Bedfont Sports. They're in 18th. And Thatcham Town. They're in 19th. If we win these games, I can probably chill out to end the season. If we lose them, we could still get relegated. Welcome back to Park to Prem. Yes, folks, how is it going? Welcome back to Park to Prem and happy Thursday. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Of course, if you're watching this not when it comes out right away, it might not be a Thursday. I mean, there's a 1 in 7 chance, I suppose, that it is a Thursday as you watch this. So happy whatever day of the week it is for you when you watch this. I feel like these intros to the videos, they just get better and better. But tangent aside, we're here at Guernsey. We've got an away trip to Bedfont Sports, and after that, Thatcham Town, who we put into the relegation zone when we won our first game in charge. We've got them at home. Hopefully we're going to win. Now, of course, last episode, we took on Leatherhead. We took on Uxbridge. Since then, I've played 6 matches and won 1 of them. The flip side is, I've only lost 2 of them, so been drawing a lot. Now, the first of these games, we got a point in. Another 2-2 draw. It was 2 in a row as we took on Walton and Hersham. Doesn't feel fair that we were taking on 2 teams at once, but you know what? We got a draw, and I say that all positively. We were 2-0 up in this game. We bottled it. From 2-0 up to 2-2, we got a point. After that, we took on Hanworth Villa, and you know what? I wasn't going to show the highlights for it. I'm going to show the highlights for it, because it's the only game we've won. You might be wondering, who scored the goal? Who do you think scored the goal? It was Forbes. Of course it was Forbes. It had to be Forbes. Wasn't the most convincing of finishes. He made it 1-0, and since you were last here, he has signed a contract. Now, of course, Tyler Forbes is in on loan at the moment from Weymouth. He is going to join us permanently when that loan finishes in April. No idea why it ends in April, but I'm not going to question it. When he joins us, he's on £100 a week, and we're paying him a rather large appearance fee. But ultimately, he's got 15 goals this season. We're a bit of a one-man band, and I can't afford to lose the vocalist, so he is going to be sticking around. After the game against Hanworth Villa, 2 defeats in a row, the 2 defeats we've had. The first against Basingstoke, it was a 4-3 classic for the neutral, not for me. They scored a winner in the 83rd minute, although Forbes scored a ridiculous goal in this game. He did actually score 2 goals in this game. This was the second. Mann played the ball through, Forbes took it, and then chipped the goalkeeper. I've managed in the Premier League in Football Manager this year. My strikers in the Premier League didn't finish like that. It was ridiculous. In this game, a 9.5, 2 goals and an assist. We still managed to lose. From one heartbreaking defeat to another, we lost 2-1 against Sutton Common Rovers. Disappointing result. We were in the lead in this game as well, and we bottled it. After that, a 0-0 draw against Southall, and most recently, we took on 6th place Marlow. And to be fair, we drew 1-1 with them, and we probably could have, should have, maybe won. You might notice a new goalkeeper in our ranks, a man who's played 2 games for us and looked quite good. Reynold Mackenzie Lyle. Fantastic name. We signed him from Bognor Regis. Take that, Bognor Regis. He's got a 7.4 rating in 2 games. Hoping he's going to be a difference maker. I do feel a bit bad for the former goalkeeper, Jordan Kelly, but I'll be honest, this man is the most frustrating individual I've experienced in Football Manager. And by comparison, Reynold is just better in absolutely every way. Jordan's never going to play for us again, and if he does, I'm worried. Now, to be fair, the draw against Marlow, a good result. I'm hoping we're going to be able to use that to maybe try and get a bit of momentum into today's games. Talked about the addition of Reynold Mackenzie Lyle. We have made a couple more signings. Ellis Vaughan, we were looking at last episode, confirmed the signing of him, 16 years old, fantastic little player, currently on a junior deal until he turns 17. When he goes on to that, he will be one of the highest earners at the club at £100 a week. Bad news, if you're me, he's played 5 games so far, and he's been absolutely tragic. He's got a 6.74 rating. It's not what you want to see. The other man I've picked up is another defender. I feel like defensively we've been a bit all over the place. Toby Down joins us to play left back. Is he the best wing back in the world for our system? The answer is no, but he is an improvement. I do feel a bit bad for Harry Tobin, who of course is a little bit quicker than the new man on the block in Down, but when we compare the 2 of them, it's safe to say that Toby Down has the technical edge. He has the mental edge. You could perhaps argue he has the physical edge outside of raw pace. He's an upgrade. And I need upgrades at this point, continuing to improve the team. I just don't want to go down this year. So we've still not had our youth intake. I have actually had a couple of the older players leave us. Ryan Zico Black, this man apparently wrote a book when he was 26. According to the YouTube comment section that will never lie to me, this man did a book about non-league football when he was 26. And, well, he's now 41 and he's a scout for us. He's not a very good scout, but I just wanted to keep him around. I'm very sentimental. The other man I've let go is Craig Young. He was actually playing in the first team before I came in and decided he wasn't very good. I offered him a job as a coach. He said, stuff you, I want to leave. And we mutually terminated his contract. He's a free agent. No one wants him. I'm not surprised. Bedfont, the first team we're taking on today. A win here puts us in a really good position. With 10 games left of the season, we have got a cushion on the drop zone, obviously. Looking to extend that with some more winnable games today. Having drawn against Marlow, I want to believe it's possible. Welcome back to a new segment in the video I'm calling Jack Does an Away Day, where we go and see where we're playing. We're taking on Bedfont. Their stadium, I call it a stadium. It's a park in a field. It's got a skate park next to it. If you're wondering where it is, next to Heathrow Airport, which is obviously quite convenient with us flying in. If I'm not mistaken, though, all the flights to Guernsey are from Gatwick, so it's not convenient at all, actually. Now, I wanted to drag the little Street View man on to show you the pitch, but none of the bits next to it have Street View. But there's a lovely area here that we can go and look at. The nearest spot to the ground. I mean, I think that's the stadium there. Can you even call that a stadium? Might have to report that goal to the FA. And well, for the first game against Bedfont, here is the team we're going with. We're sticking with the 4-3-1-2 for now. I feel like next season, maybe it will change. But at this point, I don't want to disturb things. When it comes to our team, of course, we've got Down, the new addition, in at left-back. Mackenzie Lyle playing in goal for us. Vaughan, who, well, I've mentioned, he's been absolutely rubbish so far, and he will one day be our highest earner. He's still in the starting 11. Canher, as a result, has dropped into a more kind of deeper centre-mid role for us, playing as just a centre-mid on support. It's a role he can kind of do fine. Of course, with his good pace and acceleration, he gets up and down the pitch. I'm going to hope that and, well, the team you see here is going to be good enough to get a result today. I really need one. Now, just as a little reminder, board expectation for this season, just avoid the drop by any means necessary. When we took over, we were in the drop zone. We got out of it kind of quickly, and since then, we've kind of just been a point per game team. I want to try and accumulate a few more to end the season on a little bit of a high. Of course, at this lower level, there's no transfer windows, there's no registration windows, so we've just kind of been continuously improving the team. Definitely think we're in a good spot now. Kind of hoping it's all going to come together. And well, I was hoping that Forbes might win his header. We might still have a chance here as Hayden Smith heads it away. Canher picks up the ball, talks about his running ability. He gives it to Vaughan, and well, the 16-year-old, he's still not got a goal. He's still not got an assist. If it's anyone else, I'm appreciating that effort. It's just annoying coming from him because I don't think he's got it in his locker. And if you're wondering, Jack, did you just say that line of commentary in the hopes it'd be the reverse jinx and he'll score from there? Maybe. No comment, Your Honour. Anyway, we've got some defending to do here because they've got an opportunity. Hull with the ball, playing it wide to Hayden Smith. Inside to Kennedy Sinclair. They're knocking the ball around kind of nicely. Can we win the ball back? Ball dinked over. Rose, why is Rose still in the team? Rose was awful yesterday, and well, he very nearly cost us there. Tadafe hits the crossbar, goes over. At half-time, both teams have had one shot on target. It's not been a classic. You know what? Yesterday I was a pump fist guy. Today, I'm a pump fist guy. I want to believe that we can do this. I've got the belief in you to make a difference. Go out there and do it. Well, at least Canner and Forbes reacted positively. Johnson takes it down well. Groom's now in possession, plays it to Forbes, who hits it from range. And just the wrong side the post. Finally a chance, though. Let's look at the positives. A highlight in our favour. 10 minutes into this half, Grooms with the ball. He really is our little quarterback, the deep line playmaker, always dropping deep to get the ball. Finds himself open quite a lot, actually. And well, we've got a chance here as Williams is going to make his way down this right-hand side. Lays it inside to Canher. Is he going to go back? He is going to go back to Rose, who's on a yellow card. That scares me slightly. Fazza Curley's there. And Fazakli has scored. I said his name incorrectly to begin with, and then I remembered how to say it. Maybe that's why he doesn't score more. Exactly. He's on the score sheet. Exactly. He's brilliant. 1-0. And you know what? I've talked lots of rubbish about Callum Rose. I don't know if that's a great pass or some awful defending by Martin for them. Do not care. We're a goal up. were bloody massive. Tadafe has the ball for them. Should I be nervous? No, I should not be. Down picks up the ball. Vaughan now with it, gives it to Fazakli, the goal scorer. He plays it forward. Forbes, turn on the afterburner, son. You're faster than them. Can he hold it up? He doesn't need to. He's been pushed over. It's a penalty. Who is over the penalty area? It's going to be Vaughan to take it. Why is Vaughan on it? He's 16 years old. He came from Wales. He's finally scored. It was the worst penalty I've ever seen. I don't care. We're staying up. We're massive. It's his first senior goal. And it's quite a charitable goal that's been gifted his way. It's a penalty, and I'll be honest, it's not a good penalty, is it? I don't want to say it too loudly. Callum Rose at centre-back, the one defender who's in our starting 11 today, who was here when I joined, he's actually having a good game. So I'm not going to take him off. I am instead, however, going to take off Forbes. I'm going to bring in Phipps. Elsewhere, Mahon is going to come in, I think, for Loring. Hayden Smith with it. And, well, he's going to switch over to Mullings at right back. Played forward towards Sanders now. I'm hoping I've not left these subs late. And, well, too late. They could score here. Mullings puts it in. Headed away by Williams. Vaughan can't get it away. Tadafe takes it down. And I'll tell you what, Mackenzie Lyle in goal has made a massive stop there. We're weathering a storm of sorts. Ball put in. Mackenzie Lyle makes another stop. The man's on a 7.2 rating. Best goalkeeper I've ever had. He's going to launch it long towards Fazakli. He takes it down. Options inside, all on their lonesome. Phipps is there, and Phipps... I mean, I signed Phipps, didn't I, to play striker. I don't want to reveal his stats for us. They've not been good. I am going to do that thing where I say, I won't reveal it, and then I reveal it. 4 starts, 4 sub-appearances, no goals, 1 assist. He's not been good. In terms of highlights, the end of the game there kind of fizzled out. But when I look at the XG story, apparently they created a lot at the end. And our best performer was our goalkeeper, Mackenzie Lyle, 7.9. I hyped him up before this game. I'm going to continue to hype him up. Massive win for us, by the way. With that result, Bedford Sports dropped down to 19th. And Thatcham, who we're taking on in our next game, they won 3-2 against Northwood. I was really hoping Thatcham wouldn't win and give themselves a little bit of momentum. If they win the game against us, we'll only be 4 points ahead of the drop with 8 games left. If we win this next game, we're probably safe. Not mathematically, but just kind of psychologically safe. Is that what I mean, psychologically safe? I don't know what I mean. Let's move on. Over the last few months, there's been a distinct lack of green in the results column. Finally, we have another win. Another clean sheet, by the way. 2 in 3. Hopefully, we're going to keep that going. Thatcham Town up next. Let's get to it. This second match against Thatcham, it was already massive. It's got 10 times bigger because it's been picked for a fan day. So local residents get free tickets. This is a chance to put ourselves in the shop windows, show that we make really sexy football happen, and maybe help season ticket sales next year. I quite want to win. A little bit of off-the-pitch stuff as well. Paddy Atkinson has signed and joined us as Chief Scout. I feel like this man, for this level, is actually a really good scout. Previous Chief Scout left us, and I can't remember where they went. I'll tell you who it was. Phil Buxton. He left me to go to Ashford United. He's got 6 judging ability and potential, so we have actually got an upgrade. I have also recently picked up another scout. Of course, Eco Black joined us. Dan Mehigan has also joined us. This man has really good judging ability and potential for this level. Not a cheap scout by any means, but he's the scout who, when we have players we really want to know how good they are, Dan is the man with a plan who we will send on his merry way. And suddenly, our staff here, it's slowly actually getting built up. We actually have a proper team behind me now. Anyway, let's get into this game against Thatcham. This is a big one for us. A win here, we can extend our lead away from the drop zone, which would be great to do. In terms of team selection, it's not like we have a whole load of talent in this team. And you know what? With Fazakli scoring in his last game, I'm going to show a little bit of faith in this man. You can see last 4 games, he's actually got 3 goals in his last 4. He's going to get the nod today. Hopefully William can live up to his free finishing and then some. I mean, Toby Down, the new left back, he's not really been super inspiring in his first 2 games. But you know what? We're going to give him time to settle. He's going to get the nod. I'm not going to touch anything from last game. Let's make this 2 wins in 2. Okay, this is a fan day. It's a big day. Look, the stadium, well, I want to say it's packed. It's not packed, but it's maybe a little more full than it has been. Thatcham, not in good form. we should be able to beat them today. And they're not playing a 4-4-2. 4-4-2 has been the bane of my existence. I've got a good feeling about this. I've noticed a pattern with this series that we get one win and then I get carried away with optimism. But you know what? Let's have some blind optimism. Optimism's good. Well, a good start here would also be quite nice. Fatcham with the ball, playing it forward. Of course, we do play with a bit of a high line. What is Rose doing? Molyneux's through. They've hit the crossbar. Johnson just get it away from danger. I feel like whenever we're doing these live commentaries, more so than in the matches I do off camera, we see Rose just doing weird stuff, and we see the woodwork getting hit a lot. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to just put the ball in the back of the net. That would be ideal. Down has it. Talked about him not being so good lately, but that ball there to Fazakli's not too shabby. Over the defence, and well, free finishing. It's all on display there. 10 minutes left of the half. Just looking at the average positions, we are playing very, very narrow right now. They're playing very, very narrow right now. There's been 2 shots in the whole game. I'm going to change things up a little bit here. Going to take a bit of a gamble. I'm going to tell Down and Williams to get forward. And I'm also going to tell us just to try and work the play in the wider area that little bit more. Attacking width fairly wide. Let's try and stretch the play. I say all of that. 0-0 at the break. It's been an absolutely awful game. It's almost as if these two teams playing one another are 2 of the worst teams in the league. Gonna tell the players I'm far from pleased. No more team talk. Don't need to overcomplicate it. Into the second half we go. Surely there's got to be some more stuff happening in this game. Don't want to alarm anyone. Half an hour left of this game. Nothing has happened. Vaughan's on a booking. I'm scared. I'm going to take him off. But you know what? I feel like doing something different today. I'm going to 3 strikers. You can't stop me. We're going to go with the double pressing forward combo. Canher, I'm going to just move to a Mazzala. A little bit nervy that we're leaving too many men up the pitch here, but I need to go for the win. It's a fan day. Even if we concede a few goals, that would provide entertainment for the fans. I've got more attacking, put 3 strikers on. Nothing is happening, but with 11 minutes left, we have the ball in their half. Down is going to throw it to Loring, back to Down. He plays into the middle, legs there, tackled Canher. Whoa. He can't. Free kick though. Williams over it, the right back. Rocking number 2, the Welshman. He's 17. Can he find the back of the net? He can't. Was that a save by the goalkeeper? That's outrageous. There's 3 minutes left. I'm already on a rather attacking system. Let's go even more attacking. Pass into space, more direct, hit early crosses. We've got 3 strikers on the pitch. Just aim for them at this point. 3 minutes of added time. It's trickling away. Happy fan day, everyone. It finishes 0-0. I felt like that was one of those matches in Football Manager that it doesn't matter what I did, it was always going to end 0-0. I could have gone very attacking at the end. Let's be honest, when you go very attacking, it never works, does it? I mean, it's not a defeat. We're still 7 points ahead of the drop, which is still a really good position to be in. Maybe 4 points today is enough to guide us towards safety now. Disappointing reaction to the fan day. Yeah, I mean, I was disappointed as well, so I can't blame the fans. I do worry a bit that actually we might get less of an attendance off the back of that. It was that bad. Can we just give a big shout out, by the way, to the 4 away fans who travelled all the way from Fatcham to Guernsey. Respect to them. Look, I could sit here and try and please all the fair-weathered fans, the fans who turn up when you give them free tickets. If the hardcore are happy, I'm happy. And at least right now, with an expectation to remain in the league, they're pleased. If you're wondering about the more general performance, here is the general performance. The board are happy with the transfers. I do actually feel like the additions that we're making are putting us in a good spot. Right now, the job security is a B-. So, assuming everything doesn't go completely wrong to end this season and we stay up, we're going to be safe in the job for next year. I don't want to get you too excited, but next episode is going to be the end of season special. Final games are against Northwood and Westfield, who are currently bottom. So Northwood in 3rd might even be trying to finish in that top spot for automatic promotion at the end of the season. I did mention at the start of the video, but the first few episodes of this series have been appearing in the trending section of YouTube Gaming. That is crazy, and that is a testament to the support that you guys have provided so far in this series. It's been cool to see lots of returning viewers, lots of new viewers discovering the channel as well. I hope you've been enjoying the ride. Just as a little reminder, ordinarily, we're going to be uploading 5 episodes a week every weekday. I am tempted this weekend to maybe break that rule though. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Not the best of games, but look, we're unbeaten. 4 points. We'll take that, and I'll see you tomorrow for more. Until then, it's me, Jack, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.